Hi, it's we're Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici, and tonight, the radio bully here, Successful Brim, is here tonight.
It's Radio Barbie.
Radio Barbie. I'm sorry,
it's okay.
I got that wrong.
You did.
So how's the week starting out for you today?
Oh, it's pretty good. Just came back from Vegas. K-Day, we were out there.
You went to go see the Manny Pacquiao fight, right?
Yeah, we were promoting the fight. It was fun. We had a good time.
And was it a real fight?
It was a real fight.
Because Manny Pacquiao's old and.
But he did so good. You couldn't even tell that he's not in his prime anymore.
No, so it was a good fight.
It was amazing.
Did you pay attention to the fight? Because all I saw was you just Instagramming yourself, sitting at the ring and having a good time.
Stalking my page.
Yes, I'm stalking your page. Yes.
I saw a little bit.
You saw a little bit. All right, we're here and ready to discuss Black love in all its forms. Over the next 2 hours, you hear interesting points of views from voices on social media and guests live on tonight's show. And you ready for this evening's conversation?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Is there such thing as dating up or dating down? Does our vanity make it difficult for us to find love? Give us a call at 310-369-0400. Let us know what you think. Successful is dating up or dating out of your league? Does that exist?
It definitely exists. Some people, women, you want to date a guy who can provide, Yeah. So you don't want to date somebody where you feel like you have to, be the provider and take care of them. Of course, if you get on hard times, that's something totally different. Yeah. But of course, you want to date somebody that you can feel secure with.
Whatever happened to love?
That's in there, definitely.
But, why can't we just make it together? Why
do love pay the bills, Don?
But
let's be real.
But why is financial for me?
Yes.
I don't care what you got, whether you got money or not. Doesn't really matter to me. I just care about the quality of your character and who you are as a person. That's really what matters to me.
Yeah.
And then we can make the money together. I've been able to make money up here out of thin air my whole life. So
yeah, I totally get why you would say that as a man, because you guys are the providers, but in a sense, women, we're known to take care of the home and things like that. So we're not really thinking about okay, we got to provide for the man and make sure he has this and that. Of course, we want to come, with our own as well.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure that you have somebody where you can build together.
Do you think people are putting too much on looks when they're dating? Maybe, I got to have me a baddie.
I think social media plays a part in that. Maybe social media has changed it to where people do want the aesthetics of the looks, with the baddie IG models. Maybe, it just depends on the person, to be honest. From
a female standpoint, what is an attractive man look like? From body to money?
Oh, well, attractive is your mindset.
From mindset. So I can have a beer belly. I can be out of shape.
Well, listen, of course we want somebody who takes care of their health because your health is your wealth. We want to live together for a long time. Yeah. So if you're not taking care of yourself, then,
Okay.
But
I got to have a six-pack?
It'll be nice to have. I need something to look at.
Oh, wow.
Especially if I'm working out myself, you want somebody that also cares about, working out, looking good.
And congratulations, because you have been in the gym, although you look amazing.
You can tell.
Well, yes. Come on now.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, but so what you would like, is it mandatory that you got to look good?
No, it's not mandatory you got to look good, but you got to take care of yourself, groom yourself, bathe. Work out, the necessities.
The bare minimum.
And be emotionally mature is the main thing.
Okay.
Because if you don't know how to navigate through issues and problems, we can't really get anywhere with that.
All right. Mouse Jones has been putting in work from his own comedy show to the BET Awards, red carpet, several Amazon music events, world-famous music festivals, and much more. He has a bright future ahead of him. Check out this clip.
Yo, I'm with the Maria. I literally just found out about them today. I'm their biggest fan. I'll argue with anybody. It's Maria and Maria and Maria and Maria. They all Marias and they fire. This
Hey T, why you acting hard? I'm like David Pease. I ain't tough. I just thumbs up like I'm scrolling peas.
I hate when people do last words. Ain't no last words. It's just the beginning. I've been trying to get to this 10 plus years. Ain't no last words. My last words won't be spoken for a very, very long time.
We got to welcome Mouse Jones to Late Night Love, bringing that New York energy to us, man. How you doing, brother?
What's going on?
Man, we doing good, brother. So tell us about your origin story, man. How long you been on the stage? I've been hearing nothing but good things about you.
Man, listen, only believe some of it. I've been doing this 10 years. This is my 10th year doing this. Hosting and media personality and interviews and all that good stuff. 10 years, man. It's been a slow grind, but it's been a extremely, extremely rewarding grind.
Yeah. Well, what's been the most rewarding part about everything?
Yeah.
I think the best part is I'm always able to see, like, in what we do, talking to people, talking about things to people. I think we're always looking for that gratification, somehow, some way, whether it's a lot of followers, whether it's a lot of money. For me, it's just knowing that people care. So I think the most rewarding part of all of this entire journey over the last 10 years is knowing after I get off of a platform, seeing people in the streets and they might be quoting something funny I said, or they might want to really sit down with me, which is a little crazy because we'd be outside in public, but they want to sit down and kind of go back and forth with some of the ideas that I've shared or discussed. So that's the most rewarding part, just seeing the real-time effect on people.
Yeah, I mean, it's always like dope when you really when people really connect with your art form.
Exactly. What would you say your favorite part? You said the most rewarding, but what's the favorite part?
The paychecks.
That makes sense.
All right, so tonight we're discussing if vanity keeps us from finding good partners. Now, do you believe in dating up or dating down?
No, I don't believe in that at all, because that means I would be the product, or I would be the sole beneficiary of women dating down. So no, I don't believe that. I think that is something that people without a lot to offer kind of pushes forward. And it kind of cripples, and not even kind of, it cripples the actual, dating process.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've always thought about, you should date for love, but I've seen, we play a lot of videos from social media, and there was this one woman who was like, I can't date anybody who makes less than me. And she was like, I make, $80,000 or $90,000, and if you're making less than that, I can't date with you. And I'm like, I always think that you're losing out on maybe a good partner. Well,
Mel, do you think maybe women could feel that way because maybe the man could feel emasculated if the woman is like, I got us, I'm taking care of everything, you may not have it, but
I actually will go one further than that. I actually will think it's a bit deeper than even that, right? Like if that was a black woman who said that, then I completely
it was
understand.
A black woman.
Okay, boom. So I completely understand, right? Because black women within our own community, they're fighting like an uphill battle on multiple fronts. You get what I'm saying? So the last thing she wants is to have to navigate home and navigate this man's emotional insecurity. Like a lot of black men, unfortunately, in the homes are not emotionally stable, right? Like let's forget financially stable. Like they're not emotionally stable, sometimes not mentally stable. So if a woman is in a position where she's carrying the financial burden, and she's the breadwinner per se, and then she has to so she's taking care of everyone's life, but then has to navigate around how to not offend. I could get that. I completely 1000% understand that. So that's why I kind of say, like, I don't really believe in that dating down. I just believe in everybody showing up as full and complete people. And I think if we did that a lot more often, then we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, I can't think of any man I know that would want a woman to take care of him, or
Well, there's men out there that want that.
Do they?
They exist. Yes, some men will ask like, "Well, how much do you make?" What can you bring? What kind of car you drive? What can you bring to the table? When you taking me out?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think, but I also think those are like that. I hope those are like the outliers in our society, right? Like I hope that is not everyone's thing. Like, when it comes down to it, I'm a super progressive mind when it comes to our people, but certain things I'm very traditional about, and a man should be the head of the household. He should be taking care of the financial burdens and making sure that everyone's life inside the home is taken care of. That's just what I believe, and that's what I put forward in my house. So that's what I believe. So yeah, wanting somebody to take care of me, that's a little crazy.
I mean, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I need to rethink this. Maybe I do. Maybe we've been asking too little from women for our whole life.
Y'all got it right, but I'm telling you, talking to my friends It's tough out here.
Wait, I don't know. Maybe you guys need to bring more to the table.
No.
Hey,
I love what y'all saying.
now what I will say is, we in this together, so it's gonna be some togethering. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like if every time we go somewhere, I'm digging in my pocket. Nah, bro. And that's not even coming from like a what do you bring to the table standpoint. That's just from a I know my worth, and you're not about to just beat me over the head.
Yeah.
And if you don't, because sometimes in some instances, we have socialized women to believe that all they got to do is show up with a pretty face and a pretty smile and say nice things. And that, I need to feel that you got me just as much as I got you.
Yeah.
And sometimes that is going to come across in a just because gift with your money. It's crazy. You buy me a just because gift with my credit card. That's crazy.
That is crazy, right?
I need to see you going out and putting that same effort that you would ask of me.
Right. And that's totally fair. Like, I feel like that happens in a mature relationship when you're both, you have the same mindset and you want to equally give and make the other person feel appreciated. Yeah. Now, if you're in a relationship to where it's like, take, what can you do for me? What can you do for me? Right. Then you need to rethink that relationship.
Unless that's
1,000%.
Unless that's what you agree to, and that's
true.
That's how the relationship is set up.
Like your OnlyFans girlfriends.
What?
Well, because you pay for the conversations.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well.
Whoa.
Well, so I had this. Well, she blocked me though. So I
That's crazy.
I had a couple of OnlyFans girlfriends, but one of them blocked me because I kept asking them to call into the show at 310-469 or 369-0400.
Is this a bit? Like, is this a,
no, this is real life.
No, I played some of the screenshots. And I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you click the link in our YouTube page bio so you can zoom into the show, or jump into the chat, because we'd love to have a conversation with you.
So they dumped him real fast.
And she got tired of me saying that.
Now, Radio Barbie called this young lady your radio girl, OnlyFans girlfriend. So she's the OnlyFans.
She talks on OnlyFans. She has OnlyFans.
And you claimed her as your girlfriend.
Yeah, she
he was paying for it.
She texts me throughout the day.
I do not know. I don't know.
She texts me throughout the day. How's your day, boo? I'm just thinking about you.
All right. If you didn't pay the monthly fee, would she do that?
I never thought of. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask her, and then maybe we can see if you can get on. She sends me pictures all the time. I do got to pay $25 to open them up, but they're beautiful pictures.
$25 to open them up,
but you gotta see the pictures
per pitch. No, I don't want to see these pictures. I'm a Christian man. I'm a Christian man, brother. I don't want to see these pictures.
And she sends me videos.
It's got to be a bit. Like you're walking
he's
me through a bit.
serious. No, he's serious.
But yeah, so I broke up with one of them broke up with me, so I stopped. I thought she was.
In those instances, are you dating down or is she dating down?
Ooh,
I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I keep asking her, can we meet in person? But she says she's not ready yet.
He don't believe nothing you said, but he is so serious. That's a good question, though. What do you think, Don? Would that be dating down?
What, her dating me?
No,
I'm dating up? Or
yeah.
I don't know. We got to figure it out. Maj, let me ask you a question. Do you think a good personality or great personality overrides average or less than average looks?
That's real, though.
Well, I mean, you know what?
No, not for me, but that could be for anybody else. Like, I don't hold I'm not one of these people that believe that my opinion is I'm not speaking for everyone.
Okay.
Right.
I am solely giving the opinion that has gotten me to this point in my life. And as for me and my preferences, no, if I'm looking at you and I don't think that you are the most beautiful person I've ever seen to my standard, then no, there's nothing that's going to make that better. Like there's no amount of jokes. There's no amount of, she like Pokemon and I like Pokemon.
Right,
None of that's going to save that. Like,
what about
that's
that like
honest
personality, that energy that she gives you, that, that femininity?
You won't know it.
I won't know it. There's got to be somebody. I believe that there's somebody that has everything that you want, and you should go find them. So
I love
I
how
believe
honest you're answering. That's an
it's
honest answer.
It's the truth. Like, and if I was to say anything else, everybody who know me or know anything about me would be somewhere calling in and telling about he lying. So yeah, that is just what I believe. Looks is very important to me. I don't run away from that. My preferences, my preference. Looks are very important to me. Keeping yourself together, and that's very important for me. You know, if I, like I said, everybody is beautiful to somebody. And if you see your person and you can visually say, I'm laughing because like it's a running joke on Instagram when people are like, oh, when they like post their person for like a holiday and the caption is like, yo, she wasn't the baddest, but she loved you.
I remember seeing
it's like, what you mean she wasn't the baddest?
That's crazy
like,
to say.
Nah, if I'm with you, you the baddest. That's
right.
There's no preferences. There's no precursors. If I'm with you, that's because I believe you are the baddest.
I want to know what your type look like, though. Can you describe
beautiful black women?
That's a good one.
All right. Yeah,
that's a good one.
So let me ask you, what advice can you give like someone who thinks that like they may get intimidated by like a baddie? They see a baddie out there and they want to go shoot their shot, but they may feel like that person's out of their league.
You should leave them alone then. That's what I honestly believe, because there's nothing good that's gonna come from that, because you're already going into it. Men don't do a good job of compartmentalizing when it comes to their ego and our emotions. So we can compartmentalize everything else, but when it comes to having to compartmentalize our emotions and our ego, we fail at it. So what I mean by that is, if you look at somebody, typically when a man is going to conquer something, right? So if we look at somebody and we identify that this person is out of our league, already you're accepting that you're lower than somebody, which means you're gonna lash out at some point.
Oh, so you got to have that, like, I can get this energy inside of me to go out there and conquer it.
That's true. That's
confidence. Well, no, I don't want you to conquer anything. I want us to lose that thought process.
Yeah, just
like,
be confident.
You're not. This is a human being, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I would tell the young man. Like, this is a human being. You're not conquering nothing. You hopefully you meeting this woman, and hopefully you getting to know her on a human basis. Like, she's a human. Treat her like a human. And that's a lot of our issues across any race. Like, we don't interact with the opposite sex, gender, whatever pronoun. We don't operate with them as if they're human. We operate with them as if it's something to conquer. And then in that, you're going to disrespect them. In that, you're going to feel like at some point you need to humble them because you need to bring them down to your level. Nah, they're human, bro.
You're a wise man, Mouse.
I'm just being honest. It's crazy. Like that. Some of the things men say, I'll be like, oh, I get what women are saying now.
Well, you know what? I do hear it. Like you start getting to know women and start talking to them, you be like, oh God, like you start hearing the things that men do to women and how they approach you and the lines they say to you. It's like, oh God, are we really that bad?
Yeah, y'all really.
You know? No, we are. We are. We are.
Yeah, I've made a lot of apology phone calls for past bad behavior. It's just like, I'm sorry. I didn't know no better. Please forgive me.
I mean, but that's the part. That's the fun part about being a man with some sense in your head. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Because then you'll start seeing things. I've made a few phone calls like, yo, I did that before. She'd be like, yeah. I'm like, oh, my fault. I was bugging. I'm sorry. That's just a part of being a man, and just making sure you don't ever do it again.
Yeah, growth.
Wow, shows. Yeah, I was about to say, it shows you guys have evolved, and you are looking at who you were before and where you are now, and to go back and to correct mistakes and admit to it, that's huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
hey,
definitely.
Miles, where can we find you, and what do you got coming up?
Man, I'm glad you asked. Trap Karaoke, we are back on tour starting August 2nd. We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, so get your tickets at trapkaraoke.com. My monthly comedy show in New York City. Shout out to the entire tri-state area. So that's New York City, Philly, Jersey, sometimes Connecticut if y'all can make it. We are at SOBs every first Thursday of every month. Our next show is August 7th. We're doing for the first time ever. We're doing an early show and a late show, so you can get your tickets at deadasscomedyshow.com. And then just stay following me at Mouse Jones. I got some cool things coming. I can't really announce right now, but I got some cool things coming content wise. But yeah, that's everywhere you can find me. Everything you can do to support me in real time.
I'm gonna have to get out to New York to come check you out, man. I appreciate it.
Please do. Please don't bring no OnlyFans girlfriends. Though.
Nah. I'm gonna come out there and maybe you can show me the ropes in New York.
Oh yeah, because if you bring an OnlyFans girl, that is trafficking.
Well, no. Look, we learned a lot. We learned a lot from the trial.
Fact.
We learned a lot. Mouse,
I don't know what trial you're talking about. I'm just telling you what I've learned. Reading helps.
Yeah. Well, I learned a lot from just watching a lot of trials. I just, listen, it's been a pleasure having you on Late Night Love, and thanks, man, and good luck out there in New York, okay?
Thanks. I'll see y'all soon.
All right. Are we going to break or we got more time? All right. After the break, Late Night Love welcomes actress Brayley Evans. Meet you in 2 minutes.
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. The question, do you think society puts too much emphasis on looks? Do you think you tend to pick potential partners who are out of your league? Click the Zoom link on the Late Night Love YouTube page channel or drop the comment in the chat. You might hear a comment on tonight's show. So, successful is dating out of your league, isolated to looks. What other solutions or situations could we be aiming too high or too low? Well, I mean, I'm always about energy.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of times the energy kind of matches up with the looks, but sometimes the energy doesn't match up with the looks. But for me, I gotta have a connection.
Right.
I've dated all sorts of women. I've dated skinny women. I've dated big women. I've dated tall women, short women.
Yeah, I can see that.
But
like Mouse was saying, like, it's definitely important to have some type of attraction because you probably won't even be able to have what that energy is if you're not attracted to that person.
But for me, the attraction is the personality.
But how do you get to see that personality, if you're not like attracted to the person?
You start talking to them.
So you'll go up to anybody and start talking to them.
I won't go up to anybody. I'll just start having conversations. I mean, don't get me wrong. Visually, women do pull my eyeballs, and I'll sit there and be like, oh, okay, But also, I've dated women that I've kind of like started having conversations with. I'm like, wow, you are really amazing.
And then it turned into something.
It turns into something.
Okay, so you do both, though. You go up to women that you find attractive, and then maybe somebody that you were just talking to, maybe, I don't know, networking or a friend, and then it turns into something else.
The energy is there. Because I've also not dated women who are attractive because the chemistry level is just not there for me.
But doesn't the chemistry make them attractive? Does that change? Oh, no, they still don't look attractive?
No. I mean, you can be beautiful, but, like, have a horrible personality. And for me, that's a turnoff. But that's just me, though.
Well, I'm saying if you love their energy, wouldn't their energy make them become attractive to you?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Their energy.
Yeah.
But but I'm just saying physically. So sometimes physically, I'll start talking to a woman because physically she's beautiful. But then, like, her personality is kind of just like, ugh.
Okay. Have you ever just stayed in a relationship because they were attractive?
No, I usually get turned off. Yeah, I get turned off.
Okay.
You know, like I gotta like you, the person.
Yeah.
But that's just me though. I mean,
that's good. You have substance.
I do.
Yeah, that's important. Some people don't have that.
So this TikToker advises us to date out of our league, and she has a good reason why. Watch this.
This is your sign right here to date somebody that's out of your league, and I don't mean that you show up raggedy. Right? And it's like so mismatched. Like that's never gonna work. But I mean more like, date somebody that's a little bit smarter than you. Somebody that's a little bit more well-read. Somebody that's a little bit more well-traveled or maybe further along in their career. Someone that's a little bit more outgoing. All these things. Like there's people out there that will just like naturally level you up. And it's not always gonna be, like imbalance, right? I'm sure there's ways that you could show up that's going to level them up in ways that are important to them. But, so there's so much talk about like finding somebody where like it's equal or it's matched or it's like compatible or whatever. I don't think I want that. I don't want somebody like me. I want somebody that's better than me in some ways that I can like improve and that I can grow. And, I'm bringing the same thing to the table. So date that person that's out of your league, shoot your shot, talk to them, whatever you got to do. And, could work out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great thing.
I love that.
I was thinking about maybe dating like something totally different than I ever dated before, like like different race. Like I have this affection for Black women, but I was like, I wonder what it'd be like to date like a Korean woman or a Japanese woman or something totally different to see what could I learn from the cultural aspects of it. What could I learn from like their different lifestyles? What kind of education?
Why not just befriend them? Or you wanted to see what it's like in the dating realm?
Well, I don't know. I've never. I've the majority of my life.
You could befriend them. You could just have a Korean friend.
Well, yeah, but I mean, why not? I would like to date them, though.
I mean, yeah, that's fine, too. But I'm saying if you wanted to, learn more about the culture, that's another way to do it.
Introduced to the family, what is it like to be intimate with them,
okay, see, now we get into the real.
We get into, what do you mean the real?
No, because you say you want to see what it's like to be intimate with them. I want to see what
the whole package is.
I mean, it is late night love, and we do also talk about sex.
Yes.
So you wanted to try it out.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, that's honest. But I like what they were saying in the video, too, because dating up does not just mean financially. Somebody I can learn from, somebody that can teach me something, because that is also attractive.
When you were single, you never thought about dating outside?
Of what? Are we going back to the race?
No, yeah.
Yeah, I've dated outside my race before.
Oh, okay. Look at you. Oh, go ahead. All right, go out,
Yeah.
All right.
Love is love.
Love is love? Look at you. So, yes, it is. What have you learned from a person that you've dated before or your current husband?
Oh, there's so much. You said from my husband.
There's a trend going on.
No, he's very well versed in a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, just hearing him speak about like his experiences in life, he's also worked in different fields, and I just learned so much about him and his life.
Yeah. I love, I think relationships are great when you can sit there and teach you can teach me something and I can teach you something.
He's a musical genius. So I learned a lot about music from him. Yeah, he plays a lot of different instruments. I love music, working radio, things like that.
Did you ever try to do a band with him or something like that?
Yeah, we actually talked about him writing me a country song because I love country music.
Oh, wow. Getting a man
Just
who...
for fun, though.
No, but that's beautiful. That's a beautiful,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful project. I love that.
Yeah.
Getting a man who likes you more is the key to a good relationship, is it? That's what this woman thinks.
Ooh.
It's like y'all don't believe me when I say you have to be with a man that likes you more, that admires you, that really wants to be with you. Y'all so busy trying to get with a man who's so fine that every woman wants him, instead of getting with that man that you like, oh, he decent. I could find myself more attracted to him the more conversation we have. Get with the man who looks at you like, oh, she out of my league a little bit. Get with that man, because he gonna do everything to keep you. Yeah. You know how many women? Let me tell you something. It's so many women walking around this world and they got them a simp. Because I know a couple of them men. Them women have them wrapped around their finger. And if you are a woman who truly has good intentions and you want real love, get you a simp. Get you a man that's simping for you. If you know you're not going to do him dirty, you know you're going to love his socks off, you just want somebody to reciprocate it, get a man who will drink your dirty bath water. Because they are out there. Stop getting with these men that's just so fine and you looking at them like, I'm so lucky to be with him. No, you're not supposed to be the one feeling that way. The man supposed to look at you like, oh, I'm so lucky to be with her. She is so beautiful. I just love this woman. That's the problem. We done switch roles, and now we just getting cheated on continuously.
What do you think?
She right.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's definitely right.
I'm not a big fan of the simp.
I was going to say the word simp. Now, I don't like the word that she used.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you do want somebody that does look at you like, oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. How did I get her? I don't want to lose her. I want to do everything in my power to make sure that I keep this woman. Like,
What?
Because women, we're automatic. We want our relationship to work. We want to go hard. We want our man to be happy. We want that, you know. But then when you get a man who also feels that way, we in this together now.
But I feel like there's an imbalance going on. Like, I like you more than you like me.
No, we love hard. In general, we love hard. I don't think there's... Okay, the way she described it, I can get why you may think that.
Okay.
But as a woman, like I said, we already have that makeup to where we want to keep our relationship thriving.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if a man doesn't really feel that way about our relationship, you know, I'll just get another girl. I'll just talk to somebody else. You know, if he sees you as, like, replaceable, then...
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like, then, okay, you will be cheated on. You will be, you know, in situations to where you constantly chasing, let's make this work, let's do that.
I thought that was the default for every man. Every man was... That's not the default for every man to be out... Not the cheating, but, like, I love your dirty bathwater. I would drink it. Like, that's not the default for every man.
You come from a different school of thought, which is great. But these days, it is not like that at all. Men want to be chased.
They want to be chased?
Yes. Wow. They want to be chased. They want to be wined and dined and treated. They want to be passenger princesses. It's a whole thing.
You know, maybe I got the game all wrong. I'm starting to think that I got the game all... I've been doing it backwards. MC Doe reminds us confidence is key to attracting anyone. Take a look.
You know, there was a time I genuinely thought I was ugly. Like, it used to really bother me. Too broke, too short. So whoever chose me made me feel like a superhero. But the detriment of that is because I was chosen, I felt like I had to do the work. Now that I'm chosen, I better show up. Because those opportunities don't come to guys like me. That's what I used to think. So I used to say things like, if I give more, then she may stay. And the reason why that's so detrimental is because I wasn't in love. I was in bondage. I was in fear of never getting that opportunity again. Fear of being alone, never getting the opportunity to meet this type of woman again. So I performed, I overgave. If she missed the call, that's not a problem. I'll call back as many times as I need to. You see, I lost myself trying to prove that I was worth keeping. So because of that, I was frameless. I called manipulation love, and chaos was just like home. And here's what changed. I used to live for that attention, and so many of you do still. But now, I just walk in peace. I don't need you to approve me. I already know what I carry. And because of that, people seem to be attracted to me even more. I don't beg to be seen. I don't care to. because I understand who I am. I see myself now. The moment you start performing is the moment you're going to start to attract people that you didn't believe were going to be attracted to you.
You know, I had a friend who, and we talked a lot, and we say that people can almost smell the weakness off of you, you know, and that you have to kind of walk around with a level of confidence, and you can't really be performative in a relationship, because I do feel like you got to feel like you can lose me.
Yeah.
Which is sad, because I think then it's like, why are we
game.
playing the game?
You feel like you're playing a game.
Yeah, you know, and it's like, but I don't know. It's a weird, I think we're just built this way, where you feel like I can get snatched up by somebody else, and that way you kind of stay on your toes in the relationship. The minute that you stop seeing worth inside of your partner, then you're like, I don't care anymore.
You know, I think also what he's talking about is having that self-love.
Yeah.
You know, because if you don't love or value yourself, then of course that person is going to feel like they can walk all over you. They can take advantage of you. And it's an unfortunate situation, because, you know, you may be the most genuine person ever, but, you know, the saying, nice guys finish last. Unfortunately, it's true. You know, so if you don't show them how to treat you or how you treat yourself, then you're going to get the short end of the stick.
Yeah, I hate the games we play, man. All right, listen. Actress Brayley Evans is with us tonight. Meet us back here for more Late Night Love after the break.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in, because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's put a ride home.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici with the Radio Barbie, successful Brim, who is a clinical forensic psychologist with that PhD in the works. Doctor successful on the way. We got to say that. Give us a call, 310-369-0400. Are you having a hard time finding the one because you're aiming too high? Or do you aim too low and your bad dating habits keep getting into trouble? Call the number on the screen or go to our YouTube channel chat to tell us your story. This actress has been blessing our screens with amazing roles with her warmth, megawatt smile, and talent, and make her a fan favorite. Take a look at Brayley Evans.
How do you feel about that? And how do you navigate getting bypassing all of that?
So I was very blessed in the beginning of my career. I was able to be up close and personal with Queen Latifah. So I always saw that there was nobody, there was no, I didn't feel that most people feel. So I did feel the moments of I need to lose weight, or should I do this or do that. I felt that in the beginning. But then when I got on that set of Just Right, and I was kind of like, Dana, what's going on? She was like, do you, boo-boo? I said, oh, wait, I could change the lines. She was like, do you? That's how you got here? I was like, oh.
Let's welcome Brayley Evans to Late Night Love. Hey, Brayley.
Hey, Brayley.
Hey, how are you guys? So good to see you.
Good to see you.
I love that. Number one, I love your lipstick that you have on now, but I let that
blue.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. that face was beat. Go ahead now.
Thank you. That lip was actually by my girl, Bassett, Algebra Bassett.
I know. Yeah, Algebra. Yeah,
she has a lip line
artist.
that I wear all her colors, honey, and that blue is by her. So y'all go get it.
Yes.
So how did you get it? Your start in entertainment?
Well, my start in entertainment started at church. It's about 2-3 years old. Wanted to sing in the choir, and when I got that first solo at about 3 or 4 years old, something happened when those people started standing up and clapping.
Yeah.
And I said, "Ooh, I want to get this feeling over and over and over again." So I think I began to, just chase that feeling.
What was that feeling like?
Yeah.
It was overwhelming. I thought something that I could do on this microphone could make these people clap and smile and have joy and stand up and just give all this energy. I think I was, I was in the angelic choir about 4 years old. So imagine feeling something for the first time. You're like, whoa, what is that? And can I sing again? Can I sing again? Like, I just want to sing. So this becoming an actor was very, very new to me when that time came, because I have been chasing music since then.
Yeah.
I was in a girl group back in the 90s. We had an album out. We were produced by Black Sheep, and we toured with the Backstreet Boys on their first US tour. It's called Image. If you go on YouTube, put in EMAGE, and you'll see our first single. We were signed to a major label and everything, and we did that until one of the girls wanted to go solo.
The story of the groups.
And so I went back to college, got my degree, and was, working a job, and was just like, this is not me, And my neighbor, I saw him on a McDonald's commercial, and I said, "Oh my God, you bit the Big Mac." And he was like, "What's the big deal? You have your own show." And I said, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." He said, "I tell everyone I live next door to a famous actress." And I said, "Sir, you got me mixed up with somebody." He's like, "Are you? Oh my God, I thought you were this girl. I should introduce you to my agent." Do you know, guys, I got into his car that day. He introduced me to his agent, and literally since that day, that's the day I became an actress.
Really?
Wow.
No classes, no headshot, no nothing. He introduced me to this agent. She said, "Baby, you should have been on TV. Look at you." I was like, "Me?" That personality. Oh, honey. She said, "Never do background work. Just I was doing real estate at the time. I sold real estate in LA. And so she said, "When I call your phone, you go to the address and just say whatever they tell you to say." Okay. Well, on my 10th time doing that, I booked the Twix commercial. "Pookie Pie, does my butt look big in these?"
Oh my goodness.
It was my real butt.
Wow.
No, I've been working ever since. And so that was my very first time on television. I knew how to take, instructions, because believe it or not, being in that girl group, we had all kind of, dance instructors and producers. So I knew how to take instruction, and I could do that, and it's worked for me.
Wow. So it's like divine energy's been working through you since a little kid, though, right?
Yes.
That's what it seems like.
I'm telling you, something was infused when that crowd at Berkeley Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, when they clapped for me, like, I don't know what that people understand what you do to someone when you give them your energy, and especially to a child. So I employ every parent and everybody who has children around them to applaud them and lean into what they like. And that's why we have the Beyoncés and everybody. Like, my parents didn't catch on to what I wanted to do till later. It was like, "You going to college, you getting a job." That's what they thought for me. But God said otherwise. And I knew it. When my parents would talk about jobs and things, I would be like, "Yeah, no, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to have a maid and a butler." Right. And they were like, "Where are you getting this from?" And I was like, "I don't know." They were like, "I don't know what she's watching and why she thinks she's special." But I knew it. Something in me just knew it. So here we are.
Brayley, we're
And
talking
now
about.
I'm on Late Night Love.
Yeah, look, come on now.
Come on,
Listen.
God, do it.
I feel like we made it. You on the show. That's what I'm talking about. Tonight we're talking about dating up or dating down, and we need your input, but I want the folks at home to watch this clip first. Check this out.
You will never see too many ugly couples no more. No new ugly couples.
Nah, You don't see it. Back in the day, I believe ugly folks supposed to go to prom with ugly folk. I really do believe
because
that's your jam.
Yeah.
So now that ugly always think they better. They don't think they ugly. They not willing to accept it. So the type of people that's coming to them, they won't accept them. Absolutely. And so now they just stay single forever.
And that's mostly women. It's mostly women who do this shit.
I wasn't going to say that.
Oh, no, I call them. I wasn't going to say that. I have a category for them. I call them luxury sixes.
Oh, I call them purse holders. Because back in the day, them used to be the purse holders. All the girls go out. Girl, watch my purse while I dance.
Oh, and
she
that's
the driver, everything. Now she the loudest, the purse or the loudest chick in the group. But that's why they stay everybody. I'm just gonna stay by myself. Nah, because you kind of you don't look the best, and ain't none of us perfect. But you just all right. But you think you qualify for a prince, and then so the who coming at you, them on your level,
them the ones you need.
Ugly. You don't like them. They ugly. So you don't see ugly people. You don't see ugly couples no more.
I'm gonna be dating for aesthetic. Like your aesthetic don't fit my aesthetic. I'm like, that don't make any sense for a relationship. Relationships don't need an aesthetic at all. It's a relationship is a relationship. It's gonna be up and down, left, right. She gonna be ugly. You gonna be ugly. You gonna be broke.
You either see an ugly woman with a handsome dude or an ugly man with a house. You don't never see two ugly people. You never see it.
Because that's the balance. You got somebody got to be the cute one and somebody got to be the ugly one.
Yeah.
And you got to be okay with being one or the other. You might have a great job. That's why this cute lady with him.
Yeah. But now if I'm ugly, I still qualify for a king. No.
You know, as ridiculous as that conversation was, it kind of makes sense because you really don't see two ugly people together anymore. When's the last time you seen two ugly people together?
I just hate that word ugly because what do you consider ugly? Like,
when's the last time you seen two beautifully challenged people together? How about that? Is that better?
Ugly is a state of mind. Ugly is a personality. Ugly
That's how I feel.
Is in your heart. Like I ain't seen no ugly people in a long time. What is that? I don't even know. And what was that on his lap? I'll let that alone. But people have their opinions, and be careful how you be slinging words around.
But, listen, they give everybody a microphone now, so
every and anybody.
So what's been your experience dating up or down?
So, I wrote a song about it. I don't know if your producers told you, but I have this song that's on all streaming platforms, and it is called Don't Date Down. It goes, I'm telling all my girls, don't settle, don't date down.
Now,
and I also tell my fellas, don't settle, don't date down. Let me tell you something. Dating down is not in finances. That's where everybody goes. I don't know why we go straight to the money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Straight to the money.
Okay.
It's about dating down in spirituality.
Right.
Like, can we see each other, do you love me the way God loves me? Don't date down in your career. Are you taking projects that are less than, what you need to be doing? Are you saying yes to projects that don't say yes to you? Don't date down in what you eat. Don't date down in how you treat yourself. You have to date yourself up so that you can date up. There was a time where I was dating down. And I believe that was a bit of low self-esteem. See, you date and you get out of relationship exactly who you are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So everybody who's talking about them ugly people, and talking about, oh, he was this, he was that. You're doing nothing but exposing who you are to the world because you attract what you are.
Yes.
Well, so how did you get out of it? How did you get there?
Baby therapy. Let me tell you something about some good therapy. When I was in this relationship, I just knew we just could not get it. Couldn't get it right. So we had a lot of people, that tried to, different husbands and wives that would try to, help us out. But when we got that clinician, that real person in the white coat, and she said, baby, everybody is just not meant to be together. And she pointed out some things that we both needed to do. We had so much homework, and I grew exponentially. I grew out of the relationship. I literally grew out of the relationship.
So was it your ex-husband? You guys were married?
Well, I don't even call it an ex-husband. The guy I said I do to, yes.
Oh, wow.
Never had
that much.
Well, no, let's just be the definition of husband. You don't get the title without the doing.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
And so you don't get that. So we got an annulment. So I never had a divorce. Look it up. Annulment means as if it never happened.
Right.
So I'm talking about a relationship that I had, not necessarily a marriage, because I've never been married yet.
Wow.
Right.
It's interesting. I always tell people there are some drawbacks to going to therapy is that you can outgrow people and relationships as you grow and heal yourself.
Well, that's good though, because you want to make sure that you are becoming your best self. Yeah. And then when you do go out there and you date again, you will find somebody that you are compatible with on that, emotional maturity level.
Yeah.
And I tell you this, as I'm dating now, I get so excited when I attract someone to me. Because then I'm checking them out. I'm watching how they operate in their family life, in their business life, in their health, and all the things. And I'm going, I'm doing better. Right. Like I'm pointing that finger back at me because I'm like, I am reflecting this. Oh, come on, God. Now, which one gonna go on and go and get the ring now? One of y'all step on out. Right. But the truth is, I'm getting excited now because I'm seeing men this one guy,
Tell us, girl.
He goes, he's a beautiful man. The way he takes care of his daughter and the way he operates in his business and his king. I'm like, oh God, like it's just saying, Brayley, you have changed. This is what you're attracted. You're on now. You have leveled up. It's like Squid Games. It's a Squid Game. You have gone to the next level. Right. So I encourage everyone to really don't look at yourself so much. You can tell where you are by who you're attracting.
Yeah, why do you think people date outside their league, aiming up or down? What might they say about their confidence?
Well, see, that dating up or down again, there you have it. It's not a date up or date down. You date who you are. Like that's who you're attracting. So I love the one video you guys played earlier that said date up so you can learn more. So you can attract more. But that's never going to work because that person don't want you.
Ooh,
that person don't want you because you that's them dating down then. So what we must do is elevate ourselves so that we can be on a level where now I'm well traveled, now I'm well read, now I actually go to the gym, now I, eat well, now I'm concerned about my future. I don't want to be with the guy that's telling me, yeah, baby, I got high blood pressure, my blood thick. I gotta, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't be going on, I don't do this and I don't go out the country. I ain't even got no passport.
For a walk in the park, running out of breath.
Baby, no, it's not going to work for me. And then I have a really youthful personality. So I really need a man who's like getting with the program.
Well, let me ask you about looks, though. There's been a lot of talk about dating someone who's less hot, because they would be more loyal and grateful. Do you agree about that?
Well, men are the ones who are very visual. That's what we've been told. And I believe it's true, but I think I have that bug in me. If I don't look at you and desire you, then I probably won't give you enough of a ear to hear that you have a great personality and you can change my mind. Yeah. So there is something to looking the part, but I believe there's somebody for everybody. Every pot has a top.
That's a good one.
I love it.
Every pot has a top. So it's like, and then you'll never know because maybe that guy that happens to sit next to me on first class who isn't like my aesthetic visually, but he keeps talking to me and he might say something. So I've given God a code word.
Okay.
You guys heard of this? So you give God a code. You say, God, okay, I don't want what I want anymore. I want what you want for me. So here's the code word. If this word is in this man's mouth, then I know he the one. Now, I don't have to tell him that I know, but I can act, because I already operate as a wife. I'm a doer. I'm going to give. Yeah. I'm a giver. And that's why I get messed up because I end up attracting takers, right? So I've now put my code word in the atmosphere so that God can then put it in the mouth of the one for me so that I can just, okay.
What's the code word so I can tell everybody to drop it in the comment section?
Nah, that defeats the purpose.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what? It's a God code word.
It's God.
Tell Jesus and nobody else.
Oh, okay. I was trying to send people your word. I'm sorry.
I employ all of you, men and women alike, to have that little sweet talk with Jesus and give a code word.
I like that.
And that word will come up, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, this is the person." And I mean, the word can be like supercalifragilistic. Like nobody's just saying that. Make it something that is really going to stand out to you. Like your ear will be piqued. Like,
so
a little something. Because I don't know if I want to see you on OnlyFans. Talking about this with my girlfriend and that. Like that.
Well, look at it as it's a safe threesome. We can have a safe threesome.
Don.
A digital.
Don just be saying anything.
A digital
Okay, that
threesome.
was happening here.
Yeah, he just be saying anything.
When Mouse was on here, I said, yeah, Mouse, this is a bit, clearly, because I know this man ain't out here talking about it's his girlfriend got to pay $25. But I did like the math on that, because as much as I post on Instagram, I said, now, wait a minute. Let me go over there and do some posting for $25.
Brayley, we want to thank you for coming on Late Night Love. Where can people find you and download your song, too, by the way?
Okay, download Don't Date Down on all music platforms, and also stay tuned for my new movie that I wrote, produced, and directed with my good brothers Chris and Jay out of Chicago called Divided. So I'm stepping out into my Tyler Perry, Mr. Perry zone. So please look out for that. I'm on all social media platforms at Brayley Evans. Check out BrayleyEvans.com. You actors, I have an actors camp. I'm wanting to give you everything that I have. I think success and legacy is about what I can give to someone else to be great.
All right, thank you, Brayley Evans. Thank you so much for joining us. More Late Night Love when we come forward.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first round draft pick during the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin? Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfies. Nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's put a ride home.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici with Successful Brim. And Successful, we've been talking about dating out of your league on tonight's show. And what kind of partners do you notice first? Do you notice the tens or do you notice the ones? You know, the tens in the face or the ones?
What are the ones?
The ones who make you laugh first.
Oh, I like to laugh. If you ain't noticed, I'm real goofy. So
I always feel like women, you can get them if you're funny.
yeah, that's true. If you can make me laugh, then I'm like, what you about?
But what if I'm a 4, but I'm hilarious?
I don't know. I still talk to you because you're funny. I like to laugh, have a good time. You don't want to be with somebody where you can't really, have fun.
Yeah, okay. So the energy. Have you before you got locked down? You know what I'm saying? Were you ever with somebody who was just like stale?
No, I can't do boring because
No?
I'm very adventurous and exciting and fun.
You are bubbly. You have a very bubbly personality.
Yeah, my husband calls me like a preppy cheerleader.
You
He's like,
are.
you're always so. I'm like, oh, I guess I am.
You're ready to let's get this party started. Come on.
Yeah, all the time.
So is that to other women your girlfriends? Is that a big thing for them too, or do they like to see the hot guy? 'Cause I always hear women women always are like it's a guy. You gotta have an emotional connection.
Yeah, we need an emotional connection. But I mean, of course, you got the girls who wants the hot guy. But as you mature and get older, you're like, okay, that's fun to look at, fun to play with sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you want to have something real,
You gotta have connection.
Exactly.
From the chat, Bearded Hokage says, moving as a wife shows your intention to be one. I believe people should move in relationships as who they want to be. That's very interesting. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Definitely.
Yeah, so you should move into the relationship how you want to be. So if you want to act like a husband,
Yeah.
Start hitting you with the husband energy.
Exactly.
But then we also hear about like women say, "Look, don't be giving that man the wife energy if he didn't put the ring on it."
Well, I always say, listen, I'm already a wife now. Am I your wife? That's the question.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at you with the game.
What I'm just saying.
All right. Justin Owens pointed out signs that let you know you're out of her league. Is this true? Watch this.
I like the title of this segment, Fellas, How to Know She's Out of Your League. Now, there's a lot of controversy out there. There's a lot of ways people try to tell you this is what you look for. I'm going to tell you a play that nobody's talking about. For me to tell if she is, in fact, in or out of your league. So how do you tell it? You can tell by her seats, guys. Let me tell you how it works. If she has cloth seats in her car, you can make below 6 figures. Just jot that down. Cloth seats, you make below 6 figures. If she has leather seats, I'm going to put you at 6 figures. I'm going to put you at 6 figures, maybe 75,000 to 6 figures. But you got to be in the 6-figure realm. She's used to, heated, you know what I'm saying? Now, if she has colored leather, I can't even get it out. If she has colored leather seats, I'm talking about red, I'm talking about tan, I'm talking about orange. You got to have multiple 6 figures, my guy, to millionaire status. And then if you see leather colored seats with letters in the headrest, multi-millionaire. I'm just going to let you know right now. Guys, I'm telling you right now, investigate and don't let me get to stars in the ceiling. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen, you see that, you just,
I have never heard this theory before.
Well, what if she on the bus? I don't know.
I have leather color seats.
Oh, then
so
you're too. So you're just priced out of everybody's range.
No, he said that would be more than 6 figures, I guess.
Yeah, well, no,
That's
it does kind of
hilarious.
make sense because the car is priced a certain way, and the base models come with the the
But
cloth,
what if
or
you
it's an
have
older
a-
cloth or older car.
You could have seat covers too.
No, but then that's not what he's talking about.
Oh.
No, he's talking about from the factory.
Oh.
From the factory, stitched in there.
Oh.
Premium leather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The real deal.
Real deal.
So do you believe that?
There is something to be said, but here's the other part. You don't know who bought the car.
Oh.
So that's the other issue there. So
That's true.
But it is also though a thing is you don't know who bought the car, but if she got the car, she may be only messing with ballers though.
Got something there.
But you know what? She might take a chance on you.
You gonna start looking at that?
I'm gonna start looking at that. I'm really gonna start looking at that. All right, men date up and expect women to date down. Is this true? Diamond Dej thinks so.
Y'all know what's so crazy that I just was thinking about? Men always bully women into dating down. You gotta settle, you gotta date down, right? But when it comes to women, they only date up. Like, most men would rather date a woman who makes more than them than a woman who don't. So while they are trying to tell women that we need to date down and accept the bare minimum, even though they can't handle it, they only want to date up. If they had to choose, they would date a woman who makes more than them. They would date a woman who got more social status or social class than them. They would date a woman who got more than them versus less. So it's interesting that they date up, but they expect women to date down? Like, it doesn't make sense. I think there's a video I seen on here where a lady was interviewing men on the street and she asked them, would you rather date a woman who makes more than you or less than you? And all of them was saying, I'd rather date a woman who makes more. I'd rather date a woman who's just better than me because I feel like I can handle it. I feel like when we all know they insecure, they wouldn't treat that woman right. They would end up envying that woman, but they still would rather date up because the thought of dating someone who makes less than them is unappealing. So why do they think women want to date down? Why do they think women wouldn't think that way when it comes to men who make less or who have a social status? They always like, y'all always want to choose the dudes who got all the money. Of course. You would rather choose the woman who got more than you if you had the option. They need to make it make sense.
You know, I'm starting to think that we need to fix the American economy because everybody's broke and tired.
Right.
And that's really what's really going on here.
You're right. Everybody broken side. They looking for a business partner.
Yeah, let's struggle together.
Right.
It's kind of a foreign concept to me that women men expect women to date down because I don't know. I've never really thought about the concept of money when it came into the relationship. It was, for me, it's always been connection.
And that's what I was taught too. Like growing up in the South too, like your man like provides, takes care of you, and all that stuff.
A level of chivalry, you know.
You know, I don't know if social media has changed this or what, or being out here in LA, but I definitely have noticed like men really do, like she said, date up so they can, what can you do for me? I'm not the only one doing, which I get in a sense, like let's, work together, but it's like, listen, can you take us out and, make us travel and pay the bills?
What's the difference between a man in Texas compared to a man in California? What's the? I mean, is a down south Texas man more chivalrous?
Okay, I'm just giving a disclaimer. This is not about you, hubby, because he's from California.
Okay.
But so in Texas, of course, chivalry. Like all the time, getting my door. Watching my step, pumping my gas, sending me lunch money. Like
sending you lunch money.
Everything, like they love to take care. They feel like a man taking care of their woman in the South. Like, they take pride in that.
And here in California,
let's be a team, 50-50.
What's wrong with that?
Let's work together. I mean, that's just the difference. All I'm saying, that's the difference.
Let's be a team.
I'm not saying
teamwork make the
wrong.
dream work.
I'm just saying what works for your relationship works for your relationship.
Okay.
But hearing that for me was new.
Oh, well, okay, all right. So you're a little stunned by California. We're very progressive here in California. I mean,
that's a word. Okay.
We're very progressive. We're leading the edge of changing the dynamics of things here.
Interesting.
All right, listen. All right, you're the guinea pig. Miss G has a theory on dating down. Turn up the volume for this one.
When you are a woman, you cannot date less than. You cannot date beneath you in any capacity. You cannot date a man that has less than you because, like, they will really use it to, like, try to make you feel like you're not all that, you're not deserving. What I mean by less than, I'm talking about, I don't care if you're driving around a freaking 2010. He can't drive a 2009. He gotta have a 2011. If you got a 1-bedroom apartment, he cannot have a studio. If you got a 2-bedroom, he cannot have a 1-bedroom. It always has to be that he has to have more than what you have. Because if you date a man that has less than what you have, he is going to try his best to make you feel less deserving of anything. Like, in any way. We just can't do this no more. In 2025, going forward, like, it's not about showing him new. If he ain't never been to that restaurant that you go to where you've made reservations, you cannot date him. If he ain't never been to a restaurant and made reservations, do not date him. What I notice is that men will guinea pig your ass. They will have nothing and they will use you to get everything that they want, all their experiences. And that's why I'm saying guinea pig. You're the guinea pig. You are the test dummy. He's the one that's going to try all this stuff with you that he's never tried with nobody else before. And once he's done trying all this stuff with you, he gonna move on to somebody else that could teach him even more stuff than what you taught him. Never put yourself in a position where you are dating down.
I can't believe. No,
she is.
You
right.
gotta be kidding me! That we learn from each other,
and you take it to the next girl.
No, listen, successful. I've learned a lot of great things from you with your clinical forensic psychology background. I'm not using you as a guinea pig.
Listen, some men really do that. Like, they really do, or they get intimidated. And they're trying to, well, how does she get this? She a woman. Like, I should have this, I should have that. And they try to, like, break you down.
Well, then they need to go to therapy.
They definitely do.
They need to go to therapy.
But that's the type of man that she's talking about, when it comes to that situation. Like, a man that is, of course, evolved and healed and not toxic, is not trying to do those things.
I don't like when we paint. The videos paint with a
general,
broad brush and kind of says everybody, because it's like, there's levels to things.
Right. You have some people that do this and some people that's foreign to, like how you're saying it's foreign to you. But some people, that's the way of life. That's how they, get around. That's how they live, actually. Go from, each woman's house. This woman, I'll stay with her for 6 months. I'll be in a relationship with her for a year.
Successful got leather seats in her car. I'm gonna get chinchilla. Yeah, all right.
Drive her car around for a little bit.
Okay. All right, we got more Late Night Love next.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. Have you heard of feminine energy harvesting? It's an interesting theory. Let's check this out and discuss it.
Have y'all seen this trend? A lovely, vibrant woman full of life. Her caption reads, "What do you mean he drained the life out of you?" Then it cuts to her before. Same woman, but the light in her eyes, gone. Her spark, missing. There's a concept called feminine energy harvesting. Have you heard of it? The idea is this. Women, especially feminine women, carry energy that is magnetic, healing, creative. And some say men are drawn to it, but not to protect it, to consume it, mirror it. They absorb her softness, adopt her glow, pick up her lingo, her style, her soul. He's wearing her energy as his own. Meanwhile, she shrinks. She's tired, disconnected, not herself. Skin's breaking out, hair's dry, cortisol belly. People think they're attracted to him, but what if they're really attracted to the woman whose personality he stole? Have you seen this happen? Do you think feminine energy can be harvested? Or is this just social media psychology?
That's Delulu.
No, that's real.
Feminine, has that happened to you? Or do you know somebody who that has happened to?
I have seen that happen before, yes.
I think men are attracted to feminine energy. There is something about that. We'd have to get down into the deep psychology of what it is. I think it might be something that goes back to their mother, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But to rob you of it?
Yeah.
And to be you?
Yes.
Use your lingo?
Yes.
I've never seen that before.
Yes, and take it to the next girl, get the next girl. If I say, oh, I like to go hiking, now all of a sudden he knows, okay, women like that. You know, that makes her happy. Makes her, oh, I like to go hiking. Oh, you do?
Well, why can't you expose a partner to new things? Is that wrong?
But if he really doesn't and he knows, like, okay, that's something that everybody likes about her, you know, she likes this type of music, you know, everybody likes that about her. Well, let me say that's something about me.
Well,
I like eating sushi.
She talks about being drained and being, I guess, being robbed. Is it because you're not being replenished with new ideas? It's not a reciprocal relationship?
Well, maybe he's beating her down in the process, telling her those things that are great about herself, like she's, you know, a leader, she's a boss and things like that. But then he's liking those, told her in the beginning he likes those things, but now he's like, oh, you're too bossy. You think you know it all. You know, you emasculate me by talking to me crazy, but then he uses all that, you know, within himself. So maybe like she's trying to change herself to make him feel like, you know.
That's delusional. Get out of here. That's delusional.
Happens. It happens.
What chapter did you read this in the book? Get out of here.
I'm just saying, people drain your energy, and you don't even have to use that in man and female. That's just.
I'm with you on the people that drain. People will drain you. I'm with you on that.
Drain your energy, steal your personality. A friend that's hating on you, you know, steal your ideas. Take it to work, like all this stuff. Make you feel bad about yourself when they're just really trying to be who you are.
What say you? 310-369-0400. Jump into the chat on our Facebook page. I'm sorry, on our YouTube page, Late Night Love YouTube page on the Fox Soul YouTube and let us know what you think. We'll get your comment throughout the show. Sapphire Love takes the feminine energy harvesting theory even further. Watch this.
So yeah, it's not just a coincidence. Men, knowingly or unknowingly, will tap into your feminine energy and use it as fuel. And I like to call this an STE, a sexually transmitted energy. I don't care if you're abstinent. I don't care if you're celibate, because it's not just about sex. It's about energy. Yeah, men will tap into your energy, into your essence, and use it to elevate themselves. So they are transmuting your energy for success, for abundance, for their own personal growth. And these transfers happen through conversation, through physical touch, and through emotional availability. Your presence and attention is enough to fuel them. Feminine energy comes natural to us, but they have to work for it. They need to balance their masculine energy with your feminine energy. That's why a lot of successful men are surrounded by women. Have you noticed that? Look, Jeff Bezos, the guy that did Amazon, he divorced his wife, and all the men were like, she took half of his money. You would think after divorce and after she took half his money that he would enjoy his billions by himself, single, freshly divorced. But no, he quickly got another woman. And this is why you see it. When a man is on his come up and he's dating a girl, a Bill the Barbara, what happens? He uses her for his come up, and then when he's made it, he discards her. He doesn't need her anymore. He's got his energy to fulfill his desires.
This is delusional.
This is real.
So we're talking about feminine energy harvesting. She said successful men have a lot of women around them because he has a lot of money. That's why they're around him. Get out of here with that.
I agree. He could pay for it.
Well, let me ask you this question. Okay, so is this feminine energy harvesting a byproduct of dating out of your league? Is that what that is? That you're just not getting reciprocated energy back into you? And what energy do you need so that you don't feel depleted?
Well, probably the man that is not intimidated by your success. Because if you're with somebody who's intimidated by your success, what they're going to do, try to bring you down. Try to knock you down some notches to where you're on their level, or you're not confident in yourself anymore and you lose yourself.
It should be amplifying you. I mean, that's what the relationship should be.
So that's why, the whole equally yoked, if you're spiritual, or somebody dating somebody on your level, somebody you can learn from and grow from, because if you're dating somebody who feel, intimidated by your success, it's not going to work.
So they're negging you throughout the relationship, and that's what's draining you at the end of the day, while they're picking up like the little aura that you have.
Right. See, you're definitely getting it, and it makes you feel bad. Like, am I doing something wrong? When you're not. You're just thriving and being yourself, but they're trying to dim your light.
Because they don't know who they are at the end of the day. That's a very interesting perspective on that.
Very toxic.
It's very interesting. Very interesting perspective. What does a woman need to feel recharged so she doesn't feel drained?
Like, you got to water everything. Like the little plant that we had right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. But you just want to make sure that you're watering by, complimenting all the time. Like, come in, they want to feel appreciated, compliment. Oh, you're doing such a great job. You did great at work today. I knew you could do it because you that girl, you know what I'm saying? Or you that man, pouring into your partner, making them feel reaffirmed all the time, validated.
And that's gonna constantly recharge you and make you feel good at the end of the day.
You're appreciated and you're seen.
How do you think that you can avoid, I guess, these energy vampires that may want to suck all this feminine energy out of you?
I think seeing those red flags, those little jabs. I don't know if you've seen the thing on social media when the guy calls the girl, oh, I see you, big money. Like, oh, why you calling me big money? What your pockets look like? Why you counting mine? That's a red flag right there.
I see you with your little low radio show.
Exactly. When you put little in front, it's big over here.
I saw you at your boxing match in Vegas
Oh,
over the
you
weekend, all up on your Instagram.
Uh-huh.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, when they do
it's
stuff
a slight-handed
like that.
compliment, basically.
Exactly.
Let's go to Ashley. Ashley on the phone, and you can weigh in too, 310-369-0400. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Okay, I'm calling because men will definitely steal your feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had a man that, sometimes it just creeps you out when somebody just stares at you too much.
Yeah.
Now, you walk around in suit and ties, you're a suit and tie kind of guy, but you go to work with ashy knuckles and ashy knees, okay? And then you want to be laughing at me like, oh, every time I see you moisturize, you're the most moisturized person I know. And, okay, well, here you go, some lotion. And then everything I say when I'm talking about something, and I'm kind of country. I live in Michigan, but I'm from Alabama.
Okay.
So I will say things that he haven't heard before or whatever. But sometimes I just speak my mind flat out. But then I find out he's trying to write a book, and he writing down stuff I say so he can quote it and use it in the book. That's trifling.
Ooh, he want to be you.
Well, now, maybe we can look at that as you're inspiring a great work, right?
But dang it, don't drink that out of me literally and use it.
So,
does he compliment you on these things?
Is he putting a check in your hand is the question.
Is he what?
Is he putting a check in your hand for the book stuff?
Oh, no. This is the same Ashley from before. He done ran off and married somebody else, but he writing down stuff and using it to write a book that he's writing.
So he took all. Wait, is this the guy? Are you the caller that he married or went and married someone younger?
Yes, the politician.
The politician.
Yes. But he stole my ideas and using them for himself. And he's, like I said, still try to sneak around my door, but I have definitely put my foot down, so he cannot come here. But if he writes this book, and I know he was taking notes, and I know what I said, and he know what I said, and everybody know how I talk and the things I'll say. Don't I have a right to be like, oh, you got this for me?
Girl, you should consult a lawyer.
Ashley, can you give me some good ideas? I want to write a book too.
Die. Wow.
Now, seriously, have you? Because it sounds like he's really kind of affected you. Have you had a chance to talk to him and discuss the way that he's to confront him and express yourself and tell him how he hurt you?
I haven't. I haven't tried to talk to him because he. It's just, he know he can push buttons. He want to try to lock you in with them eyes and try to pull you close.
Oh, you still attracted to him?
No, that ain't what happened.
Are you still attracted to him?
Ashley, you still want him, girl.
No, I'll put him out the duck.
You sound like you're still in love with him.
Or you may let him hit just one last time.
It sounds like you're still in love with him.
No, because when you share your body with a man, it's just not your body you sharing. You sharing parts of your spirit and your soul, and he ain't worth my soul.
Oh, so you let him go? Well, you know what? Yeah, well, maybe you could do this. Maybe you could just write him a letter, or at least write down how you're feeling on everything.
Oh, I got it.
And put it on paper and just get it out.
Yeah.
And then you can make a decision. No, she can make a decision to give it to him or not. But at least you get it all out. It's all out on paper, and then you decide whether or not you drop it off. That way you don't have to see him in person. And
Yeah, I've journaled. I've journaled.
Yeah.
I've journaled.
That's
I wrote down a lot of stuff. I got dates. Even after his wedding that he trying to come to my house texting me. I got text messages. I got dates.
All right. Well, listen. You keep your healing journey and write some ideas down for me because it sounds like you're a moneymaker over there. Okay. All right, Ashley. Thank you for the call. We appreciate you, Kay.
Bye, Ashley. Girl.
All right. Late Night Love continues right after this.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and the Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
Shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie. Nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's put a ride home.
Hey, besties!
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time!
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. My name is Don Amici with the wonderful, successful Brim here, and we're talking about dating up and dating down.
Mm-hmm.
We welcome you into the conversation at 310-369-0400. Dating up, dating down. I don't think I've ever dated up or dated down in my relationship.
Really?
It's one of those things to where I'm just attracted to energy, and I'm attracted to. I'm attracted just like Brayley Evans that was on here.
Okay.
She had this beautiful energy about her.
Oh, so you're attracted to Brayley.
I didn't say that.
That's okay.
Brayley's beautiful,
Pretty,
right?
yeah.
But she had this energy about her that was just like
attractive,
you know. And it was like, wow, you're dope. I like it. You
hear him, Brayley girl?
But then again, I don't want to be the feminine energy vampire now. I don't want to be that. I don't know what to do.
Don't abuse the term, Don. It's a thing.
Feminine energy harvesting was one of what we were just talking about on some of the videos. You know, so I don't want to be accused of doing that. So I don't know. But I love the energy. I've never looked at it dating up or dating down. I've just looked at people as human beings.
What do you consider like dating down?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I look at everybody as just human beings. So I never really I'm not into what do you have.
Okay.
Or what do you got? I just like to find out about you and see if there's a chemistry match.
Okay.
You know,
so you don't think you have because you really don't look at anybody as like beneath you or higher than you.
I look at us as different.
Okay.
You are you, I am me, and I'm not better than you and you're not better than me. We both are two human beings that bring different things to a relationship or to life. And I just try to see if there's a connection there. Okay. But it seems that everybody's like, you know, we're in a new world right now where everything is kind of like, what do you got? How much land do you have? You know, what car are you driving? You got leather seats with your initials in it?
Yeah, can you fly me out?
Yeah, I want to get flued out. Church folk call it equally yoked, and in this clip, Johnny J breaks down the value of being on the same level. Turn the volume up on this one.
They say you need to be equally yoked. They say it. I mean, you cannot be right. Like y'all could believe in whatever y'all want to believe in, but you know what happens? It's just chaos. Y'all argue every single time. Y'all never ever see eye to eye, especially if you're raising children, pets, whatever. Your values don't match up. They're just not the same, right? And if you try to lead that person, if you're trying to be a leader, a man, it's going to be the hardest thing you ever tried to do versus when you do yoke with your own yoke. It just flows naturally. It moves different. It breathes different. It smells different. It feels different. It touch different. Instead of you trying to force something and it's friction, and you don't want that. yoke with your own, bruh. It's smooth, it's butter. You know what I mean? Those who know. But if you're not equally yoked, yo, you clash every single day. You'll have chaos in your home. You will not be at peace, bro. Yoke with your own. I'm telling you, someone who sees eye to eye with you, someone who believes in you, someone who praises you, someone that you can feed life into. Y'all feed life into each other. It's beautiful. Everybody sees it around you. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, look at you glowing. Y'all glowing. Oh, you're like a power couple. If you don't hear those compliments when you're in public with that person, know what I mean?
So what does it mean to be equally yoked?
Right. I would say, it's more than just having like commonalities. I would say like-minded, equally yoked. When the church people they say you should be equally yoked in order to get married. So let's say we both have the same mind frame as if we are going through hard times, we're going to seek therapy, we're going to seek wise counsel, speak to our past, things like that.
Like we're mentally on the same level?
We're mentally on the same level, not like, okay, I'm going through a hard time. I'm going to go out with my friends. We're going to go to the strip club, do this, do that. We have the same values,
okay.
Like we value the same things. We both value family. We value friendship. We want to strive and work hard together to build a business and have, generational wealth.
What about financially? You think does that have to be the same?
Well, I guess it depends on, that's equally yoked. Like, their mind frame of each couple. The man may be like, you ain't got to even work. I'm going to take care of this. That's equally yoked. Like, yeah, I want to stay at home. I want to make sure that the house is taken care of, the kids are taken care of. But if you have a woman like, no, I want to work. I want to be able to, I want to put in 50-50 because I don't want you to ever feel like you can put me out.
I see what you're saying.
And then the man's like, no, I don't want my woman paying anything. That's not equally yoked.
I see. So you got to match up. So you got to be on the same page with life goals and values, and as far as where you're both headed in life with the relationship.
Right. That's how I see it. What about you? What do you think?
I think the same thing. I think that's right, because you really can't be at odds with each other in a relationship. Unattractive and great character is a good idea, according to TikToker. Is this possible? Check this out.
I'm going to share this piece of advice with women, and I really hope you guys are listening. I want you to attempt to date men that you're not physically attracted to. Now, hear me out. Date men that you're attracted to their character only. Doesn't mean that they have to be butt ugly, but date men that you are super attracted to their character. You can see this man providing for you, giving you a good life, taking care of your children, not being a deadbeat father. Men that have good careers, men that are reliable, men that show up, men that are dependable and respect you. Put attraction to the back. Because I'm telling you, a man get real ugly when you're paying all the bills. It is so easy to stand on business when you're not super attracted to the man because you don't lose logic.
Well, is an ugly man with a job better than having to work? Watch this.
You say you find a provider, but he ugly. I'm embarrassed to be seen in public with him. I'd be embarrassed to be seen in public at work. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I would walk into any place with an ugly old man any day than walk into a job and clock in and say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And I'm sorry I'm late. And can I take tomorrow off? I'm sorry. I'd rather walk into the ugliest dude ever than have to do all of that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm still going to be cute no matter how ugly he is. And I'm going to still have options no matter how ugly he is. But I know I ain't going to be working. So think of it like that. If the ugly don't rub off on you, then I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem. Remember, the uglier they are next to you, the prettier you are. Okay? They're looking at a contrast, fam. Okay, you ugly, beautiful. Ugly, beautiful. Yes, I know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why are you insecure? Don't girl. If you insecure, then fake it till you make it, man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said ugly men are depressed right now. They ain't depressed. Their money is the goal. I wouldn't say the prize, the goal.
We just need to throw the whole internet away.
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
I've seen this woman before.
Yeah.
Can anybody tell me what sprinkle, sprinkle means?
She's hilarious.
What is sprinkle, sprinkle? Is it just the same?
I mean, it's like,
is she just sprinkling
like,
a little?
I said that.
Sprinkle,
that's what it is.
Sprinkle,
Church,
sprinkle.
Amen.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Okay. So is she correct on that? A man, he's ugly. He's unattractive, but he's a good worker. He works with a job. I ain't ugly.
You know what's so crazy? I tried to date somebody before. That's not typically my type. but the littlest thing turned me off.
And so it's just bugging like,
thing.
why are you breathing so loud?
I'm like, dang, I tried so hard.
Did you even give him a chance?
I think I did for like some months.
Okay.
And then it was something like didn't pick up dog poop. And I was like, oh, no, you can't be the one.
So it was just, but you're a prettier guy or a more visually appealing guy who didn't pick up the dog poop. You would have been like.
We would have to have a talk. We would have to. But, that's growth. After you grow and you realize,
This is before.
I'm talking about back in the day. I'm married now. Things are different.
This was before the master's degree in clinical forensic psychology.
I got
you.
Way back there.
All right.
But things do tend to bother you more when you date somebody that you're not attracted to.
I got you. All right. King Ja thinks dating ugly women is better. Want to know why? Watch this.
The one thing that pisses any woman off is when you go out with a girl who is less attractive than her. When she finds out, she'll be like, oh, well, you could have done better than that. Let me tell y'all something really quickly. Ugly is better. It really is. Listen up. Because for one, they took time out of the day to develop a personality trait. They took time to develop some personal skills. Because they know they don't get approached often, so they got to get it how they live, right? So you wonder why you see ugly girls walk around with some good-looking dude? It's a really simple thing, to be honest. They are just better at a lot of stuff. They have the qualities that a lot of men like. Now, granted, that's not every man's cup of tea, because some men want that bad Instagram model type. But that is the ugly truth about that. Y'all ladies do not want to see your ex dating somebody who is uglier than you. But then again, it happened. Now, to be honest, I haven't seen not one, and I mean not one pretty female who has a good personality, some personal skills, and that's not a hoe.
All right, so it's not funny. I did a little too much. This is. I've had conversations with people about this, where people's family members have gone on to date women who were less attractive than they previously dated because it was less of a headache and it was more. They were just more giving.
Wow.
And they were just like, you know what? Not the prettier the woman is, the more of a headache she was.
So does the partner who's not as pretty know that I picked you because you're not that pretty?
Oh no, I don't think you tell them that. I don't think that's something you like them. You like them because of who they are.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you tell anybody like that. I'm picking you because you are less visually appealing. I think you know. But they were like, I wanted an ugly person because it was just. I'm tired. She's good.
Well, I have heard that before. Like, I have heard people do that because they feel like attractive people are a headache.
Yeah.
Like, you're constantly wondering if they're cheating on you or looking at other people or, taking the attention that they're getting, you know.
Yeah.
But, I feel like if you're confident within yourself and you chose a partner that wouldn't do those things to you, then it shouldn't be a problem.
All right. What say you? Join the conversation, 310-369-0400, or leave your thoughts in the chat. You might end up talking with us on the show. More Late Night Love right after this.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first round draft pick during the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici with Successful Brim, your clinical forensic psychologist. We are talking about dating up and dating down. You can join the conversation by calling 310-369-0400. Let's go to Jenny from Chicago. Hi, Jenny.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Jennifer. How are you?
I am pretty good. A little nervous. I don't usually call in, but the topic, I liked it, and I just wanted to share my opinion.
Yeah, talk to us, girl. Don't be nervous.
Don't be nervous. Come on.
So, yes, it was about being equally yoked.
Okay.
I think that it is very important to be equally yoked.
Well, now, what does that mean to you? Let's define that.
To me,
yeah.
Okay, equally yoked means understanding one another on various categories, from knowing if God is going to be the center of your life, and which God, depending on what your religion is. Also, how do you feel about friends being a part of your relationship once you've established that it's going to be serious? How much time, you may have to cut with them. Not just that, but how are you going to, once you get serious, what about saving money? Do you want to invest? Are you that type to invest? Do you want to learn about it? So not just things like going on picnics together or going bowling. That doesn't get deep enough to me to be equally yoked.
Right.
Do you know how to respectfully put someone in their place if they're being disrespectful? Do you know how to handle awkward situations like that? Do you know how to be the leader of your relationship? And as a woman, do you know how to submit if that man is a good leader in the relationship? So I think being equally yoked, you have to sit down and really discuss what you want and how you think your relationship is and how it can be successful. And, that's part of how I feel.
You sound like you got one of them Nation of Islam brothers out there,
preaching.
Huh? From Chicago. Now, are you in a relationship with a person who's equally yoked, or are you dating or single or married?
I am single. I tried to be equally yoked with somebody for 9 years, and it just, yes, no matter, it seemed like, honestly, the harder I tried to get him to understand, the more he thought I was his enemy.
Oh, wow.
And, and that hurt, because I'm telling you, it matters who you hang out with.
It does.
When you tell me people are making fun of you for being faithful,
People are making fun of you for being faithful? Why would you?
I'm like, what? Because he was out of town on a trip, and they're like, she won't even know what you're doing, so why are you being faithful to her while you're out of town?
Ooh, why would they even say something like that?
People, your friends be saying stuff like
and
that.
And that's why I was telling him it matters who you hang out with. If they don't cherish their relationship, they're wondering why you cherish yours.
Right. Yeah,
So,
I wouldn't want to.
You can't hang out with people like that.
And I wouldn't want to have any type of friends that put that type of energy out into the atmosphere like that. Why would you want to speak something about that?
That's what I used to tell him. Exactly. That's what I used to tell him. So no, I spent 9 years trying to do that, because I was thinking, wow, if he can really see this point of view, if he can really see where I'm coming from. And then finally, I just had to, although that was 9 years, it took a long time.
No,
but yes.
Listen, when you're connected.
And now, he's like, wow, I really understand what you were talking about, because we broke up almost 4 years ago. And I've pretty much been single since. But
that's
I'm not
crazy
bitter
how they
I'm not one
always
of those bitter women that's like, and I'm not, just to make that clear too, I'm not one of those women that, since I am single, that I say, oh no, there are no good men out there. I don't think that at all. There are a lot of good men out there that love Black women, that want to treat women right. So I'm not one of those women at all.
Now, Jennifer, did he try to spin the block?
Did he try to do what?
Did he try to spin the block and come back?
Yeah, he missed that old thing.
Oh, absolutely. But I said, honestly, I said, if you're really correct about how you feel and how you've changed and how you really understand where I was coming from, I'm glad. But you should honestly save that for your next relationship, because that way you can start clean. I'm like, it's been too much between us for we can't ever be back together. I forgive you, but you did too much to let me know. I mean, sometimes if you're not married and you don't have kids, you don't live together, you're not really like that yet, you can kind of forgive cheating sometimes.
Yeah.
But when it's when the cheating, it's not cheating anymore, when it's just disrespect, forgetting special occasions, forgetting birthdays, spending, it's like when it's in your face, like, hey, let me show you how I don't care. So, it's like, that's different. So I was telling him, if you are really sorry, save that for your next relationship. You can start clean.
Well, I'm glad you cleansed your energy.
Yeah, you're a strong woman, girl. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Let him know.
Yeah, stay strong. I like that. You cleansed your energy of it, and I appreciate him coming back and at least, recognizing that you were trying to lead him down a good path. But keep that forward momentum going.
Yes, being equally yoked, and I think that that's very important. And learning each other's love language too. Because you don't just stop I don't think you just stop either when you get married. That's a lot of problems too. People stop dating, they stop learning each other. My sister and her husband, they will be married 29 years next month. Oh, wow. And they still go out on dates and everything. They're still learning each other. So, I mean, you can't, being married, you don't stop the fun. You don't stop engaging. I mean, that's when it kind of starts. That's how you end up staying together till death do you part.
Well, Jennifer, thank you for the call. I appreciate you. And listen, you did a good job. Good job on the first time calling in. I appreciate
it. Yes, girl. Call us back.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, Jennifer from Chicago wanted to be in a relationship that was equally yoked and found out there was no yolk in it.
It was egg whites.
Egg whites. Horrible. All right. Spend time on who wants you. It's that simple. Watch this.
Okay, so this is how to date specifically for the ugly girls. The first area where you messed up at is where you let other people convince you that you were ugly. That's where you lost me. Can't lie, you lost me. If people don't think you're it, if people don't think you're cute, they don't like you, they don't like what you look like, they don't have to be here. You literally don't have to come in contact with them. You literally don't have to come in contact with them. You're too focused on the rejection that you might encounter, or you're too focused on the potential rejection that you're imagining in your mind, and you're so worried about whose type you're not and the beauty standards you don't fit, you overlook the men who do like you. Like the men who like you. There will be people out there for you. You are a 10 to somebody. You're gorgeous to somebody. And if somebody doesn't like what you look like, they can move the hell around. You don't have to be in contact with them. You don't. Choose to date people who want you. Choose to date people who like you. There's somebody for everybody. Come on.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer that there's somebody out there for everybody, and there are no such thing. I mean, there are Western beauty standards, but that doesn't define your beauty.
That's true, yeah.
And everybody has beauty inside of them, and that you just got to find the person who likes you and go where you're celebrated at the end of the day. Don't let people, never let someone convince you that you're ugly or that you were less than or anything like that. Like, you need to walk like around this earth like you don't stink.
Wow, that was phenomenal, Don.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of mentally ill people in this world that will try to talk you out of your greatness.
Yeah, they will.
And you have to kind of be and work on it yourself and be in a place of confidence so that noise doesn't get to you, because it's a lot of noise out there. People's insecurities can start to affect you.
You know how I know it gets towards the end of the show?
Yeah.
You start to make a lot of sense.
Well, listen,
I'm like, oh, look what time it is. You really do that final thought. But I agree with what you're saying 100%, because you definitely have to be with somebody who sees you and makes you feel valuable.
Yeah, Kid Rock said, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated.
Exactly. Yeah, and you can feel when somebody's just tolerating you, so just move around.
All right, we're minutes away from the end of tonight's Late Night Love. Do not go anywhere.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it. The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Hey, besties!
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time!
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
Like it's a spiritual moment.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici with Successful Brim, and successful considered a plus not being everyone's type. Take a look.
So many women are like, well, what is it about me? Sweetheart, you don't want everybody to be into you. You do not want everybody to be into you. You want to have a very select few that fit the bill, okay? You want to have a very select few people that actually qualify. I'm glad when a man is like, oh, you ain't my type. You ain't great. Awesome. Make room for my husband. Thank you. Excuse me. Bye. Bye. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the makeup. I don't like the wig. I don't like that. Baby, great. Thank you. Please make room for my person. It is a good thing when men find you not their type or you're not in line with what they want to date, y'all. You do not want everybody to feel like they can date you.
You know, I'm with this. I just don't like how they may need to point out that the things that they don't like about you. I think that's kind of being mean. Like, if, you know, and this is just a word of advice for people. If someone is not for you, let them go. And let them go with love and get out of their way so their person can find them at the end of the day.
Yeah, it helps with the process of elimination.
Yeah, you know, and send them off with love. You know, amplify them. You know, we need to be amplifying people instead of tearing people down. Yeah. All right, dating up or dating down, find someone who loves you. April JXO shares what she learned in this clip.
I started dating where I am celebrated, and you know what that got me? A white husband who got a cosmetology head in the mail today. He told me that when he said his vows, in the vows, it said in sickness and in health, which meant that if I am sick or incapacitated, that he should be able to do my hair. Now, this man has curls himself, but white people curls and my 4C coils are very different. Now, that doesn't mean that my hair is difficult to style. It just means it requires a different set of skills and tools, which is why he got this, so that he could learn. I am obviously a plus size, dark skinned black woman who is hyper feminine, and I am autistic. And in my experience in dating, most guys who look like me, who are black, did not date women like me. They just don't. And if they do, they're usually outside of their race. So over the years, especially once I met my husband when we were first dating, I got a lot of critiques. But you know what I decided? I said, who cares? I finally got exactly what I knew I deserved. So if you look like me, ignore the haters, ignore the naysayers, and go date where you're celebrated. Well,
Now, I love that. I just had one problem with that.
What, the hair wasn't?
Why was the doll hair white?
That's what I was a little confused. I was like, that didn't look like it had the little
But I
coils.
appreciate him trying.
He tried.
And I appreciate that she found somebody that loves her for her at the end of the day. You know,
I love that too.
That was a beautiful thing. She went where she was appreciated, and she found her man, and he put a
looked
big old
happy
ring on
too.
that.
I know. I'm looking at that ring. She's standing there with her glass of water, whatever, enjoying her life.
Hey, sprinkle. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go. I'm gonna steal that one. Yeah, I love it. But that's a great place of going where she found her partner.
Person, yeah.
And that was a beautiful thing right there to see that. And then on top of that, that's the type of guy you want in your life. Now, I don't know if women want us fooling around in your hair.
I mean, yeah. I had a ex who used to help me take down my braids and stuff.
I mean, yeah. But you know, I would love to try to do your hair if you teach me, or I don't know nothing about it. But I mean, I would definitely love to take care of you if you're incapacitated.
That's sweet, Don.
That's how your partner should be, though.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I got you. Listen. All right, the last clip of the night next on Late Night Love, right after the break.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't it alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Don Amici with Successful Brim. And from our chat, Love Adil says, Successful, can you please ask Don if he ever went on the coffee date with the woman that called the show last month? Why everybody wants me to go on this coffee date with this woman.
So that means you didn't do it.
No, I didn't.
You had us all thinking, even this young lady, she was very excited and looking forward to you guys going on a coffee date. And you just stood her up on national TV.
Oh, my bad. All right, this clip sums up tonight's conversation. No one's out of your league.
Hey guys, so this message is for men and women, but like mostly for my fellas. So I don't care what nobody say, like never assume that a woman is out your league, because just because like you might be looking at her and you might see her in such a high regard, but like just because you see her like that don't mean that she sees that in herself. Like it's a lot of beautiful women that just don't know that they like beautiful. Like, so I'm not gonna say that like every dude that I ever messed with was bad, because I have had some great guys who treated me nicely, took me out of town. But I'm telling you, like, I have messed with homeless men. I done dated men that stole from me. I done dated dudes that I was taking care of. Like, I done dated dudes that was in the slow class. Like, cause like I never thought I was ugly, but I never was like a it girl. Like I'm very quiet, very to myself. So like I didn't really have that confidence like I could just get anybody. So I used to just be trying to date anybody that would like talk to me. Like So yeah, like never feel like a woman is out your league. Like you never know what she gonna like. And it ain't even just me. Like I worked at a club, like I've been around real cold females, nice body, and like they're taking care of dudes. Like they're giving the dude all their money. Like they're with awful types. Like they're with inmates, these types of guys. Like, so yeah, don't ever assume that somebody is out your league. Always feel like you got a chance. Always go up to that person and approach them, because like you can't count yourself out, because you never know like what they might want.
All right, one giggle at this clip and we're gonna wrap. Check this out. That's it. Oh, that was a click. Okay.
You're supposed to do one giggle.
Oh, I thought that was a clip. I'm sorry. Okay, so first of all, she need to stop dating, because she seemed to be dating everybody that's wrong, dudes in the slow class and everything.
Girl.
All right, we want to thank comedian Mouse Jones, actress Brayley Evans, my co-host Successful Brim, and you, the audience, for tuning in. Where can they find you, Successful?
At my real name, it's Successful.
Yeah,
Tune in to K-Day.
We're gonna love it. All right, 935 K-Day Monday in the mornings, and in 6 to 10, I think, Monday through Friday with Romeo.
Yep, all
right.
that.
The Listening Lounge is up next. My name is Don Amici. We're here Monday through Friday between 8 and 10 Pacific Standard Time. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Welcome to Fox Soul's The Listening Lounge, where you come to find your favorite new audiobooks that will leave you inspired and wanting more. I'm your host, Derica Abraham. This week, we're showcasing Emily Rumble's Bibliotherapy in the Bronx, a love letter to healing through stories that blends memoir, clinical